What if I told you a 10-minute video could change your life? I know, it sounds like clickbait, but stick with me. In the next 10 minutes, you're going to discover how a few small habits can transform your productivity and focus. If you've ever felt overwhelmed, distracted, or just stuck in a rut, this is for you. Trust me, sometimes 10 minutes is all it takes to spark a change. Ready? Let's go. Meet Leo. He's a young professional just like many of us. Ambitious, busy, and a little bit frazzled. Every morning, Leo's alarm goes off and the battle begins. He mashes the snooze button like he's competing in the Olympics of 5 more minutes. When he finally jolts awake, he's already late. Leo scrambles out of bed, one sock on, one sock missing, juggling his phone in one hand, already doom-scrolling through notifications, and trying to brush his teeth with the other. His morning routine, more like a morning mad dash. Sound familiar? By the time Leo logs into work, he's running on coffee and stress. His inbox is a war zone of unread emails, his to-do list is as long as a CVS receipt, and he doesn't know where to start. He wants to be productive, he really does, but somehow the day always gets away. 11 a.m. and he's putting out fires that weren't on his list. 2 p.m. and the post-lunch slump hits. Leo's staring at his screen, fighting the urge to watch just one YouTube video, which we all know turns into 10. He even tries Googling productivity tips during a work break, ironically procrastinating by reading about not procrastinating. By evening, Leo is exhausted and frustrated. He thinks tomorrow will be different, I'll get my act together. But then spends the night binging his favorite series anyway. The cycle continues. Leo felt stuck, and it was draining. He saw colleagues hitting their goals and wondered, what do they have that I don't? He was tired of ending each day feeling behind. One particularly awful day, after spilling coffee on his last clean shirt and missing an early meeting, Leo had his wake-up call. He walked home from the office feeling completely defeated. As he trudged along, he saw a small, old-fashioned book lying on a bench, almost as if someone had left it there for him. It had a simple, no-nonsense cover, The Art of Getting Things Done. Out of curiosity, he picked it up. That night, instead of turning on the TV, he started to read. And it all began with one small habit.
Tip number 1, the anchor habit.
The first thing Leo read about in this strange little book was something called an anchor habit. What's an anchor habit? It's a simple action you do every single day that anchors your routine and sets a positive tone. Think of it as a small win to start your day. For Leo, the book suggested starting with making his bed. Believe it or not. As soon as he got up, no phone, no distractions, he straightened out his blankets and pillows. It took all of 60 seconds, but it gave him a quick sense of accomplishment. Crazy, right? But there's science behind this. Even a Navy admiral famously said, if you want to change the world, start by making your bed. Yes, your mom was onto something. That little victory triggers a domino effect of positivity. After making his bed, the book recommended adding one more tiny ritual, a 2-minute stretch. Nothing intense, just touching his toes, rolling out his shoulders, waking up his body. In those first few minutes of the day, he went from groggy to,
hey, I've already done something good.
An anchor habit can be anything that works for you. It could be a quick walk outside, a short journaling session, or savoring a glass of water while you watch the sunrise. The key is that it's simple, positive, and consistent. By giving yourself that initial win each morning, you're telling your brain,
today is under control.
You'd be amazed how this tiny action can create a mindset shift. One small domino can knock down bigger ones. And this was Leo's first domino. So ask yourself, what could your anchor habit be? Something so easy, you have no excuse not to do it. Do it tomorrow morning, and the morning after, and watch what happens. Start your day with purpose instead of panic. Like Leo, you might find that one steady habit gives you a foothold to climb out of chaos. Tip number 2, the 6 list. With his mornings off to a better start, Leo flipped through his newfound book and turned to his biggest daily challenge, that never-ending to-do list. The solution he found was a 100-year-old productivity trick called the 6 list. Here's how it works, and it's beautifully simple. Every evening, you write down the 6 most important things you need to accomplish the next day. Just 6, no more. Then you prioritize those 6 items in order of importance. Why 6? Because you can't do 100 things in a day, and you shouldn't try. 6 forces you to choose what truly matters. That way, when tomorrow comes, you don't waste time wondering where to start. You've got a game plan. In Leo's case, each night before bed, he'd grab a sticky note and jot down 1. Finish project report. 2. Call that client. 3. Prep slides for Tuesday's meeting. All the way to 6. He put the list on his desk. The next morning, guess what? No more chaos. Leo knew exactly what to tackle first. He focused on number 1 until it was done, then moved to number 2, and so on. The impact was immediate. Instead of 100 vague to-dos nagging at him, Leo had 6 targets to hit. It's like having a personal roadmap for your day. He even said it felt like writing a short, Dear Future Me note each night, setting himself up for success. And get this. The book mentioned this method was so effective for a big CEO back in the 1920s that he paid the consultant who taught it to him what would be about $500,000 today as a thank you. $500,000? For a simple list of 6 things. Why? Because it works. So try it tonight. Write down your 6 biggest priorities for tomorrow. Give your tomorrow self the gift of clarity. Tip number 3, the focus ritual. Now Leo had a better morning and a clear plan, but the book had one more crucial chapter for a pesky problem: staying focused long enough to get those important tasks done. Enter the focus ritual. Think of this as a personal pre-game routine for your brain. A focus ritual is a short, 1 to 2 minute routine you do right before you start a deep work session, to signal your mind it's time to concentrate. It's like hitting a mental do not disturb button. Leo realized that whenever he jumped straight into work, his mind was scattered. One email here, one text there, oh look, a notification. So, following the book's advice, he created a ritual. Here's what it looked like. He'd find a quiet spot, silence his phone, airplane mode, bye-bye notifications, and close all those unrelated browser tabs. Then he'd take a few deep breaths and maybe even play a specific 30-second clip of a pump-up song. Basically, he cleared away distractions and told his brain with determination, all right, let's do this. You might be thinking, does a tiny ritual really make a difference? Absolutely. The book explained that when we're interrupted, it can take over 23 minutes to refocus. But a focus ritual builds a wall between you and the noise. Your ritual can be anything: breathing exercises, stretching, or even a power pose. Yes, the book suggested standing like Wonder Woman for 60 seconds to boost confidence. Leo's focus ritual was a game changer. Tasks that used to take him all day were now done in a couple of focused hours. He felt like he had a superpower, the ability to tune out the world when it mattered. He could close his laptop on time, without that gnawing guilt of unfinished business, and actually relax. Imagine that, guilt-free relaxation because you truly earned it. Here we are, 10 minutes later, and look at Leo now. All thanks to a little book he stumbled upon on his worst day. He starts his day with a positive anchor habit, he plans with the 6 list, and he protects his focus with a simple ritual. These aren't huge life overhauls, they're small shifts, but together, they created a massive change. Remember, at the beginning, Leo was overwhelmed, scattered, and stressed. Now, his mornings have purpose, his workdays have direction, and his evenings have peace. The truth is, a fulfilled, focused life is built one day at a time, one habit at a time. As Aristotle famously said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. So here's my challenge to you. Try it. Tomorrow morning, do your anchor habit. Tonight, jot down your 6 list. And before your next important task, take a minute for a focus ritual. Do this for a week and see how you feel. I guarantee you'll notice a difference in your productivity, your focus, and your confidence. Your 10 minutes are up. Now go make the other 23 hours and 50 minutes of your day count. It's your turn to become the hero of your own story.